How's it going out there, citizens of the Reject Nation? It is I, John, here again for another solo movie reaction. It's been a little while. Thank you for joining me. If you're joining me, leave a like on the video first and foremost, because we are about to check out a comedy classic from what I understand. I missed a big swath of Jim Carrey movies back in the day. We weren't a Jim Carrey house. We weren't really an Adam Sandler house. Got a lot of blind spots in that part of my viewing history. I know a couple things about this movie. I've obviously seen little images and certain little gross out gags, but for the most part, I really don't know what I'm getting into other than a Farrelly Brothers comedy, right? With Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. I'm excited. This is going to be a long time coming, and I hope I see what you see, all you nostalgic people out there who grew up on this. I am excited to be here today, and if you want to join me for the full-length reaction to this movie, if you want to get every moment that gets snipped out of these highlights, come on over to patreon.com/therealrejects. Sync up with your own copy and join me for Dumb and Dumber. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can also check out our shopzeroedition.com store. We got some nice merch over there. Greg just put out a new shirt, a Who Influences the Influencers shirt. It's a sweet idea. I wish I came up with it. Anyway, I think that's all the housekeeping for right now. I'm ready for anything, and I'm ready to get loose and silly and, you know, channel my inner Jim Carrey. So without further ado, let's jump into this, people. Hope Street. Shouts out to Nate Thomas. If you know, you know.
Could you tell me how to get to the medical school? I'm supposed to be doing a lecture in about 20 minutes and my driver's a bit lost.
You go straight ahead, you make the left over the bridge.
New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria? Well then, good day, mate.
Ah, you knew it was coming.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
Let's not.
That chip in his tooth. Oh. Let's get a little bit of prop comedy right there with the window. Stupid. What were you going to do if she got in? You and me both. This song is just, it forces you to jiggle. What year was this made? That title card looked very, very quintessential 90s animation. Oh, that's right, the dog van. Mutt cuts.
Who's got the roast beef on shoes down?
Oh, God.
Foot long! Very funny rascal. Very.
It's making me hungry.
Sir, I didn't want to send them to a performance on an empty stomach, sir. Get him over on it! Yes, sir. Mutt cuts, 10-4.
Oh God, this is not gonna go well, right? They got a show, some kind of dog show. I'm just counting down the seconds to the first poop gag. Produced by.
Hello, how are you? I'll be out in 1 minute.
Oh. Good physical comedy, of course, but also some nice little prop comedic moments.
So where are you headed?
Aspen.
California.
Ugh.
Name's Christmas. Lloyd Christmas.
That's right. I wore my Christmas socks for this occasion.
My friend Harry and I are saving up our money to open our own pet store.
That's nice.
I got worms.
Ugh.
That's what we're going to call it. I got worms. We're going to specialize in selling worm farms. You know, like ant farms.
I got worms.
A little tense about the flight?
Something like that.
There's really nothing to worry about, Mary. Statistically, they say you're more likely to get killed on the way to the airport. Getting trapped under a gas truck, that's the worst. I have this cousin. Oh, I have
It's interesting, changing the exposure when the explosion's going off. This feels like a comic strip. Woo! In real life, that probably would have totaled that car, that van.
I bathed them and I clipped them myself.
Ugh.
You know, on second thought, you might just want to run a comb through them.
You know, they're hip now. Shine a black light on them. They're punk rock.
How about a hug?
Ugh. You don't have to do that. Ugh. Ugh.
I hate goodbyes.
Lloyd.
She's gonna leave the briefcase near the escalator. You make the pickup.
Character actors.
Goodbye, my love.
Oh! Ugh.
Passenger Lauren casualties.
This is a beautiful little symphony of expressions from her as well. Oh no! The briefcase. The codes are in there.
She left it. Let's go.
Excuse me! Coming through!
It's a great little slide there.
Sir, you can't go in there!
Whoa!
It's okay! I'm a limo driver!
God, today you'd be like tackled and tased. Whoa! Oh no! Excellent.
Who the hell you figure this guy's working for anyway?
We sure as hell better find out.
The Elsa?
I'll live.
I love that trope. Just take 5 or 6 of these.
Well, I lost my job, too.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
No, none taken.
I drove her to the airport. Sparks flew. Emotions ran high. She actually talked to me, man.
What's in it?
I would have to be a lowlife to go rooting around in somebody else's private property.
Is it locked?
Yeah, really well.
Of course. Classic swimsuit poster. Whoa.
One of them's got a gun.
Nice fisheye lens there.
Did you pay the gas bill?
Ooh.
Well, he's got to come home sometime.
Oh, maybe we should trash the place. Send them a little message.
Do not harm the bird. No!
I thought I saw a putty cat.
Crazy man. Ooh! That's hard. That's hard. You guys need to tell me what like that's gonna happen. Ugh. Dude.
Could you do me a favor and watch my stuff here while I go break $1?
Of course.
Thanks.
Ugh. Yeah.
Senior citizens, although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, can still serve a purpose.
She's gonna take all that beer, right? Yup.
I got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart.
A rascal. Rascal.
What happened?
His head fell off.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, he was pretty old.
We got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. We gotta get out of this town.
Yeah, and go where? Where are we gonna go?
I'm talking about a little place called Aspen.
I don't know, Lloyd. The French are assholes. Wait a minute.
Aspen, Colorado.
You just want to go to Aspen and find that girl who lost her briefcase, and you need me to drive you there, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I
so?
right? Am I
Yeah,
right, Lloyd?
So?
I don't know about you, but I am getting sick and tired of running from creditors.
I'm sick and tired of having to eke my way through life.
Oh, sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Being a nobody. But most of all, I'm sick and tired of having nobody.
Oh.
Aspen it is. Better not be fooling.
Oh, you guys. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. To be genuine in the silliness. Oh, good shot with the goose or the duck, whatever that is, the duck.
I sold some stuff to Billy and 4C. The blind kid?
Ugh.
A few baseball cards, a sack of marbles. Petey, you sold my dead bird to a blind kid?
Did you at least tape his head on?
Petey didn't even have a head. I took care of it.
Don't tell me there's a cutaway. Ugh.
Pretty
Yep.
bird. Yeah, can you say pretty bird? Pretty bird. Yes.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
How the hell do they know that I got gas?
They gotta be pros.
This really lives up to its title.
Excuse me, Flo? Yes, my soda's flat. It doesn't have any bubbles.
Ugh. Ah.
Happy now?
Damn.
Feels good to mingle with these laid-back country folk, don't it, Hare? I like it a lot.
There's where that came from.
What's the matter?
That's like seared into my memory. I like it a lot.
You spilled the salt. That's what's the matter.
Bad luck forever.
It's very bad luck. Toss some salt over your right shoulder.
Ugh.
Too little, too late, Harry.
Yes.
Kick his ass, Seabass! You gonna eat that? What, that? No. Yes. No. Well, no, I'd crossed my mind.
Oh. Oh, golly. Ew. Yep. That's very gross.
Still want it? Nah, you go ahead.
Ugh. Like, I wouldn't eat that after that. If it was me and my spit.
My friend Harry and I would like to buy you guys a round of beers.
Make it 4 Boilermakers.
Whatever you want, sir.
Oh, Jesus. What's he gonna do? Teabag the Boilermakers?
Seabass and the fellas offered to pick up our check.
Ugh.
I mean, where did you come up with a scam like that? Saw it in a movie once. In the movie, they catch up to him half-mile down the road and slit his throat. It was a good one.
It was a good one. Sounds like.
Watch the siege. Watch the siege. All right.
Ugh. When is somebody gonna drink one of those? It's going to happen.
Pull over. No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
Every few bits, I would just want to say stupid, and I know that's the point. So well done.
You fellas been doing a bit of boozing, have you? Sucking back on Grandpa's old cough medicine?
No.
Yeah, well, what's that?
Ugh. Tell the truth. The truth will set you free.
Come on, give me that booze, you little pumpkin pie haircutted freak. Come on.
Ugh. And then he's going to taste it, and he's going to enjoy it. Lloyd's got hoppy pee.
Sir, no, wait. No, sir, don't. Don't drink.
You'd keep your mouth shut if you knew it was good for you, buddy.
Ah, yeah. That's someone's... Oh, the gulp. The gulp.
Tic-tac, sir?
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, poor guy.
This doesn't make sense. I left the money exactly where they instructed me to.
We should have called the authorities the minute we knew that Bobby was kidnapped.
Helen, we've been through this already.
Well done.
If the press or the authorities get wind of this, the kidnappers may panic.
I mean, you never know what they might do to him then.
You're involved. I don't trust you. Or at very least, you're probably a dick of some kind. Oh, jeez. Set that one dove free, thank you. Oh, love.
So he said, "Do you love me?" And she says, "No, but that's a real nice ski mask."
Kinky. Oh, Jesus, no. And that's a good example of leaving it to the audience's imagination, you know? Just see the reaction and the light of the flame. Here we go. That's right, man. Look out. Lord Christmas coming at us. Whoa! Speed bag in the sack. Ow. Ah! Wowie.
Wow, 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 wow.
I've seen people do that. Oh no. Ah. Damn. Oh, come on, Lloyd. Whoa! Yep. He's so dreamy. The editing of this sequence is very funny. Oh, I wonder if she was prepared for this. Nice transition. No one should ever let you drive Lloyd Christmas.
You're not stacked, Harry, or I'd be banging you right now.
Wowie.
You'd probably like it too, you big homo. Shut up.
Oh no.
Don't tell me to shut up, woman.
Oh no. Guys, there's nothing wrong with giving to your desires.
What happened, Harry? Some little filly break your heart?
No, it was a girl.
No, it was a girl. Of course.
Felcher? From Cranston?
Yeah, you know her? Oh, yeah. I thought we were going to be together forever. And then, about a week later, right out of the blue, she sends me a John Deere letter.
John Deere letter.
Because I think she was seeing another guy.
Oh.
Never did find out who.
Oh, Lloyd, say it ain't so. Oh, Lloyd. It's messed up, dude. That's your ride or die.
Yeah, the boys holed up in a little love nest for the night.
This poor guy. This guy rehearsing his
Is it possible they could be
I
friends?
knew it. I knew it. Knew I didn't trust you.
Get off the phone.
Yeah.
Get off the phone.
Oh, damn. That was hard.
Jokers have got a lot of money and it belongs to me.
Of course.
I want to know who they are and what they're doing with it.
I want them dead. I want the family's dead. I want the houses burnt to the ground.
I'll bet you $20 I can get you gambling before the end of the day. No way.
Oh.
I'll give you 3-to-1 odds.
No.
5-to-1.
No.
10-to-1.
You're on.
Ugh. Ugh.
I'm going to get you.
I don't know how, but I'm gonna get it.
You'll find it. Don't worry. You'll find it.
Are you guys going to Davenport?
My car died and I'm late for a luncheon.
Luncheon. Good cover.
We usually don't pick up hitchhikers. But I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Saddle up, partner.
You're at Quincy's. Any Quincy's. You're at Quincy's. No, any Quincy's, no starts.
Cannot. Triple stamped it. No erases. Touch blue, make it true.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lord. You can't triple stamp a double stamp.
Ugh.
You guys! Enough!
Yes. This is a very physical movie watching
Want to hear the
experience.
most annoying sound in the world?
Oh, Jesus, no.
Both stop acting like a couple of and go at the same time, huh?
Dude, he's the perfect third wheel for that group. Balances them out. He's the Mo.
It's more tingly than hot.
Yeah.
Harry and Lloyd would not survive a Hot Ones challenge. Oh, mustard is not going to help, and really ketchup isn't either. They're both like vinegary.
I'm just sitting down to a nice meal with our boys.
Well, how nice for you. Don't forget that your bread plate is on the left.
They ain't gonna be running around nowhere after I dump a little rat poison in their Shirley Temple.
Oh, God. This is not going to go well. There's some immaculate stupidity in this movie. Oh, no. What if my man's likes hot food?
No, the briefcase isn't even ours. Ours your burger.
Oh, my God. Come on, guys.
Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. You know?
Yeah, dig in. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus, no. No. What is...
You okay, man? It was just a goof.
Ow, my ulcer.
That's right. Ugh, the ulcer, of course.
Pills.
Ugh.
Pills are good. Pills are good.
Pills are good.
Better? You want some ketchup and mustard? That helped us.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. That's kind of dark. It's pretty dark.
Check, please.
Of course.
They were seen headed west on I-80 towards Colorado.
They're driving an 84 Sheepdog.
I like that you can still tell what year the car is. Colorado! We just got back from there. It was nice. It was lovely. I didn't get to go to Aspen, Colorado. But I recommend a visit, certainly.
Excuse me, but you're spraying everywhere.
Ha ha ha, it's a metaphor. It's a metaphor. Oh. For manly love here. Oh no. Manly love. Let's do this. Let's do some manly love. Yes. Why is it? Oh no! No.
On time.
Oh no, he's gonna use that on you, and you wouldn't expect where.
That's a lot of luggage for a little vacation.
I'm moving to Aspen. Plus, my astrologer told me that I really should stay away from accident-prone guys, so, you know.
Well, you know,
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh goodness.
heading up to Aspen myself. Maybe we could, you know, meet up. Look, why don't you just tell it to me? I got a really good memory.
Well, the number's 555-905. Wait a minute, that's my old number.
Oh, no.
Weird how your mind just goes blank.
For God's sakes, just give me the damn number!
Oh, no.
Look, you gonna get pushy? Forget about it.
Yeah. Damn. Harry, you blew it, dude. That was a good thing going.
I'll show you a happy place.
Here's your happy place.
Oh my. Damn. That's more than I was expecting. Bye-bye, William Frawley. Oh, good. Whoa. Oh, sea bass.
What do you say we change seats? I've been driving for 9 straight hours.
Why should I do you any favors?
I'll let you kiss me.
Let go of the gay panic, my boys. Embrace your best lives. No, dude, you had one job. Never let Lloyd behind the wheel of anything with a wheel.
I'd say a good 5 hours.
I expected the Rocky Mountains to be a little rockier than this.
5 hours.
John Denver's full of shit, man.
John Denver.
Only human, Harry. Anybody can make a mistake.
Way to undermine a shot in one gag.
You drove almost a sixth of the way across the country in the wrong direction!
We're in a hole. We're just gonna have to dig ourselves out.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm walking home.
Pardon me, Mr. Perfect. I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake.
Should you walk in the same direction the car is facing? Aren't you going to walk further away from home? The van. I keep calling it a car. It's a van. The truck. Oh.
Some kid back in town traded the van for it straight up. I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog.
And what a hog it is.
I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber. You go and do something like this.
And totally redeem yourself!
I was very curious as to what I was going to think about this movie, but I am quite enjoying myself. It's stupid in a knowing way, and that's most of the key.
Stop or go to the bathroom.
Just go, man. That sure is warm.
Oh, goodness gracious, no. No. Chain those tires or something. No. It's nice to be back. I was wishing I had some more time to spend exploring Colorado. This is perfect. Awesome. Oh.
We're there.
They do not look comfortable at all.
Why don't we get busy and deliver the briefcase to Mary? She'll invite us right in for tea and strumpets.
Good plan. Where's she live?
Tea and strumpets, my favorite.
What's her last name? I'll look it up. Maybe it's on the briefcase. Look on the...
Oh, yeah! Samsonite.
Oh, jeez.
I can't feel my fingers anymore. They're numb.
Maybe you should wear these extra gloves.
This was the rehearsal day
My
of the
hands are
wedding.
starting to get sweaty.
Oh, jeez.
You've had this pair of extra gloves this whole time?
Yeah. We're in the Rockies. Calm down.
Right now, I'm gonna kill you.
Harry, you got that crazy look in your eye.
Oh, no. Shouts out to Andrew Gordon. He quoted that at me a few times while we were in Colorado.
Do something I should have done a long time ago.
Don't do anything foolish, Harry.
This isn't foolish. I'm gonna toss this damn curse right into that pond.
No.
Hey!
We borrow a few bucks, just a small loan from the briefcase, and we find ourselves some reasonable lodgings. Good plan. Whatever we borrow, we pay back.
Whatever you borrow, my Canadian friend.
And of course, Princess Charles and I, when they were together, used to frequent the hotel constantly.
We'll take it!
Oh, jeez. Oh! Get those IOUs, boy. Ugh.
International Preservation Society tomorrow night.
Well, come on, Cinderella. We gotta get you ready for the ball.
How dare you? Oh, Jesus! Ugh. Oh, damn it. That was good. That was pretty convincing. These gentlemen are gross. That's the one. That's the one, boy. Look at that drip. Look at that creamsicle ass drip.
This is a $500 a plate dinner.
Oh, 500. Oh, okay. Put us down for 4.
In case we want seconds.
It's them. Guys, you whack mental.
Go look at the fun bags on that hose hound.
I'd like to eat her liver with some farver beans and a nice bottle of Chianti.
Ugh. Ugh.
That we're able to bring Mr. Swanson forward to introduce us to the 24th, everybody. Carl?
Look at them owls. Them snowy owls. Hedwig.
These wonderful creatures will flourish once more.
No.
Thank you again, and enjoy your evening.
No. No. Something terrible's gonna happen to those owls.
First time I set eyes on Mary Swanson, I just got that old-fashioned romantic feeling. Where I'd do anything to bone her.
Ugh.
That's a special feeling, Lloyd.
Sure it is. Yeah. That's love.
Why don't you go over and introduce yourself? That way, you can build me up so I won't have to brag about myself later. Tell her I'm rich.
A+ plan.
Well, I used to have a parakeet, but now my main area of expertise is canines. Dogs. To the layperson.
To the layperson, of course. Thank you.
We successfully mated a bulldog with a Shih Tzu. Yeah, we called it a bullshit.
It's not as funny as he thinks it is, but it's kind of funny.
What are you doing tomorrow? I believe that Mary is looking for someone to hit the slopes with.
She what? Huh?
Well, this may be your last chance. Poor thing, she never gets a chance to get out.
Well, but you know the thing, part of. Sure. What time? I got you a date with her tomorrow.
Thank you. You have just earned yourself a seat at the head table, pal. We already got the tuxes.
Oh, yep. You knew this was coming, Pete.
Boy, this party really died.
That's just it.
These guys aren't just anybody.
Yes.
They're good.
Merry Christmas. Mrs. Merry Christmas.
Ugh. Oh, I should have put that together.
Once you get to know her, you'll find out that she's not your type.
Don't you ever say that again.
Oh, no.
She is the love of my life, blood in my veins. We belong together. Till the mountains fall into the sea, till the heavens collide, or until I get sick of her and need to move on.
Oh, no, never. Oh, no. Ugh. Oh, no. No.
You're a little early. We don't open for about 45 minutes.
I'm meeting someone here. Mind if I wait at the bar?
There's been some family problems, but I don't want to bore you with those.
Oh, look, Frost.
Oh, look. Oh, jeez. Of course.
Thought maybe it was fast.
She's running late, huh?
Hello.
Oh, hey. Interesting.
It'll only hurt for a moment, like a Band-Aid. Come on, ready?
That's interesting. That wasn't as horrible as I thought it would be, but it was still pretty painful. Interesting. Aw, this is probably like the most she's actually been, at ease this whole time. Oh! I spoke too soon. Oh, Christchurch.
Mary Swanson. She comes in here all the time. She has dinner. Her family has the big place up on Alpine Drive.
Alpine Drive?
Big place?
If there's only one.
So you'll pick me up tonight at 7:45? Bye.
Aww. What's gonna happen here? Oh. Oh. Yep.
Looks like you got your night planned, so I'm just gonna head out and catch a flick. Okay. 10 in the morning.
Ugh.
Will you join me in a good luck toast before you head out?
Oh, sure thing. Whatever you think will help your chances.
You know why I like you, Harry? Because you're a regular guy.
Yep. Ugh. Oh, gee, no. Ugh. Oh, goodness. What is this going to become?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, make yourself at home, okay? I'm almost ready. 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Uh-oh. I'm surprised it took this long. Wait. Oh, yeah. No.
We'll be back in a minute with the heartbreaking story of the blind Rhode Island boy who was duped into buying a dead parakeet.
Ugh.
Hi. I drove you to the airport last week.
Oh my God. Lloyd, right?
Wow.
You have my briefcase?
Yeah. I have it at my hotel room. You want to jump on the bike with me? We can go get it.
You just wait right here.
Okay.
Okay?
Flush, you bastard.
Oh, no. No, you needed that. No. Please, God, no. No. I guess this... Oh. I guess this would have to be the crescendo of a movie like this. This movie's a workout. It's like a cringe workout.
Race you to the top.
No. Just there. Wish I could have run up those stairs.
You're the woman I've been waiting for my whole life. I've never felt this way about anybody. Desperately wants to make sweet, sweet love to you.
Oh.
I like you, Mary.
Oh.
I like you a lot.
I like you a lot.
What are my chances?
Not good.
1 out of 100?
More like 1 out of 1,000,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Of course. That indomitable spirit.
Mary, I have some news about your husband.
What was all that 1 in a million talk?
Aren't you gonna invite me in?
Oh, look out now.
Hey, Harry, you never called.
Oh. You didn't give him your number.
Excuse me, gunman?
Excuse me.
I'm the rightful owner of that briefcase that you've been carrying around. You open it up. Open it up!
What is this?
Ugh.
That's as good as money, sir. Those are IOUs.
Look, we gotta have serious talk. I got a confession to make. Oh, good.
Oh, no.
How do you guys know each other?
We used to be best friends.
Yeah, until he turned into a backstabber.
Oh.
Me, a backstabber?
No, you can work this out.
I was the one that got you into this whole mess. Come on, shoot me.
Wait, no, do me first. I stole your girl, Lloyd. I deserve it.
Ouch. No.
Mary and I went skiing. We made a snowman. She touched my leg.
Okay, kill him.
Kill him. Of course. Whoa. I will not be fooled by this. I will not be fooled by this.
You killed my best friend, you bastard!
You're about to be reunited.
Whoa.
You're a horrible shot.
Yep.
Lucky me.
Hey.
Special Officer Beth Jordan.
Hey.
FBI.
Hey. Nice. Very nice. Well done, Harry.
She grabbed me down the lobby and explained what was up. And then they slapped this bulletproof vest on me and gave me a gun.
Nah.
She was definitely worth the trip.
She's something, ain't she, here? I'm glad we were able to help her out.
You did a good deed either way, a roundabout, eventually, kind of.
Honey, there's someone I want to introduce you to. He's the kindest, gentlest man I've ever met. Will you meet him?
Oh, my.
Sure.
He's got a gun!
Oh, no. Oh, what? What? No.
Huh?
Of course.
My husband, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby. Hi. I'm so happy for you.
It's a nice little subversion there.
First Mary dumps us, then the cops take our nest egg, then our hog breaks down.
Yeah. When are we ever gonna catch a break?
Hi, y'all. Hey, allihopa.
Oh,
Hey, guys.
my.
We're going on a national bikini tour.
Of course
And we're
you are.
looking for 2 oil boys who can grease us up before each competition.
2 oil boys. The destiny calls.
You are in luck. There's a town about 3 miles that way. I'm sure you'll find a couple guys there.
Okay, thanks.
Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber.
Do you realize what you've done? Lloyd! Lloyd!
Yes. Come on. Come on.
You'll have to excuse my friend. He's a little slow. The town is back that way.
Of course. Oh, God damn it.
2 lucky guys are gonna be driving around with those girls for the next couple of months.
Don't worry, we'll catch our break too. Just gotta keep our eyes open.
Keep those eyes open. Lauren Holly, that's her name. Yes. And Mike Starr. I think my dad worked with Lauren Holly back in the day. God. Very fun. Very fun, very wacky movie. I was very curious as to how this would hold up and how I would, yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah, like, I know kind of I came in knowing sort of what the vibe was to expect, and it was the sort of thing where I was like, okay, like this is going to be juvenile certainly to some extent. It's going to be a bit base. But I have a soft spot. See, as much as I didn't grow up with the Adam Sandler or the Jim Carrey school of comedy, I do have an intense appreciation for the silly and absurd and things that are like committedly, gleefully stupid. Like, when people take stupid stuff really seriously, that's quite funny to me. And I think this certainly has that quality. Like, it has a certain aspect of like knowing stupidity. Like, Dumb and Dumber is the perfect title. They are both dumb in their own ways. They yin-yang each other in certain, complementary patterns where, it's like Harry can read, at least, Lloyd is a little more cunning in his dealings with people, but they're both idiots in their own unique ways. And a lot of the time, like I said, it kind of reminded me of a comic strip. Like it does, because there is something. I mean, it is like a sketch comedy in its construction as a movie. Like a lot of the major plot, you're not really spending that much time on this whole ransom thing. Like it's there, it's part of the story, but really the point is to get Harry and Lloyd on the road and to get them into all sorts of different wacky, scenarios and whatnot, and see how they will respond to all those different things and what prompts we can give Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels to run away with and play with. with, and yeah, you know, as much as you know, like that certainly is motivated by the film style of being a sort of situation comedy. There is something more, you know, directly in the writing of these little jokes and sketches. Like, I see why the Farrelly Brothers eventually did a Three Stooges movie, because they are stooges. Like, it's like having Larry and Curly together, and all they need is a mo. And for a brief moment there, with the hitman, I'm gonna have to learn that actor's name, because he's in my favorite movie. He's in Ed Wood, but he's also in a bunch of things. You know, I feel like there are a lot of character actors throughout this, especially from the comedy circuit, and probably if you've seen other Farrelly Bros movies. But yeah, there's something like innately sort of comedy serial or comic strip about this, and I think that's part of the key to the charmingness of the stupidity and to the occasional cleverness therein, because, you know, there are a couple different modes this exists in. Sometimes this is going, you know, for completely stupid, and like, how much more stupid can it get, and that's where it, you know, kind of comes in and surprises you, or it gives you sort of exactly what you were imagining, but then it one-ups it in some kind of other terrible way, like with the laxative, and like, oh, if the toilet's broken, you're gonna have to literally like dump the toilet out the window. And that was a moment I thought was gonna turn into, you know, perhaps more than you expected it to, but I don't know, like, I see what's classic about this, most certainly, and I really, really enjoyed it. Again, like, I felt like this could be a movie that I could easily read the Parachute Press book. Sorry, depending on which version of this you're watching, the credits are still rolling as I'm rambling off here. And now I'm very fascinated to see what the novelization of Dumb and Dumber looks like and reads like. But yeah, like, this has that innately charming Stooges kind of vibe to it, and yeah, it's sort of multiplied by a comic strip sense of quirk and humor, and yeah, like, this seemed like a movie that I could easily walk into and be like, yeah, you know, I was amused, but I see, you know, something that you would have to be there at the time to love, or like, oh, you know, this is aged to a degree where I'm not at the right, you know, age or point in my life to find this like truly hilarious or whatever. But I thought this was pretty hilarious. Like, there are certain jokes and moments that haven't aged amazingly. You know, there's certainly a lot of gay jokes and stuff like that that aren't super inspired, but also aren't, you know, any more hateful than, you know, your kind of garden variety, like, thrown out there. Like, it's part of the situation. They're going to be like, oh, you know, you're going to run into a guy in a truck stop. Like, you know, there's still funny things around those jokes, and there's still funny aspects to those jokes, even if they haven't entirely aged great. But for the most part, like, I thought this was able to sing because everybody around them, for the most part, it understands the assignment, is taking the roles seriously enough. And then you have Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, who, again, anchor the whole thing with the right blend of sincerity and stupidity. Like, they are clearly and completely committed to these two characters, to Harry Dunn and Lloyd Christmas, and this, you know, wacky relationship they've had over time, and we didn't even get a resolve on that whole thing with Harry's ex-girlfriend. But even that, like, I appreciated that while this isn't the most, like, you know, like, it's a madcap road story in a lot of ways, you know, it's a road trip movie, but the plotting is pretty simple. Obviously, you know, she leaves the briefcase, Lloyd's in love with Mary Swanson, and so they travel the country when they hit rock bottom, when they have, you know, they get tangled up in this ransom situation. So for two different scenarios, you know, they're traveling across the country, and then eventually, yeah, like, the ransom stuff does factor back in, but like most of the story, you're basically watching them get into different hijinks, and you're watching their friendship be tested. And yeah, so to get to the end and to have it be that they spend all the money, which is just fun and just makes for, you know, again, a bunch of goofy hijinks and sight gags and whatnot. But having it be that, yeah, she is married, like, they give you certain elements in cleverly timed ways, like having it be that she just leaves the briefcase, and for a moment you just think it's because she was distracted by Lloyd, in the crash outside, and then moments later, like a couple scenes or shots later, like they let you live in Lloyd's perspective for that moment, being like, oh my God, she noticed me, she must be, oh no, I distracted her, she left the briefcase, like it's a romantic moment for him, and it's a sweet moment, and then it turns into just the reason for him to travel and find her and fixate on her beyond their initial interaction. But then, like a couple scenes later, you learn like, oh shit, that's ransom money, and there are also these two, goons who are, trying to go collect it, and who are now, chasing them across the country. And like I appreciated that by the end, they do pay off the ransom. The not the husband, but the guy. Who her family, who they've led into her family, who is working with them, who is, secretly behind all this. Like, they don't really go to any, you see him and you know what his deal is. You know who he is supposed to be in this movie, what role he is going to play pretty much. And they don't do a whole lot to, make that side of the story particularly, they don't do a lot there to misguide you or throw a red herring into the mix or make you doubt that that's the case. Like, pretty much from the time you see that guy, you're like, oh yeah, this guy's going to be the bad guy. He's going to be the main bad guy. But I always get a kick out of a story where it's like characters are so stupid that people think they're brilliant just because they can't predict or comprehend what strange, breadcrumbs they're leaving in their wake, when really they're just bumbling around and, kind of wreaking havoc on everything. And that's a lot of what happens here. But I like too that like the story fixating on Merry Christmas, which is a great like way Homer of a joke for me. Like them fixating on her, and then Harry going out on this date and having the mix up with her stepmom and who's supposed to meet Lloyd at the bar and everything, and even setting up the girl who turns out to be the FBI agent. Like, they have you guessing and looking at other things, and that's kind of what makes up for some of the the more bare bones parts of the story that are clearly this is one of those movies where certain things you can tell are here just to orchestrate circumstances or just to get us to the next set piece or bit of wacky hijinks or whatever. But having it be that ultimately she doesn't choose either of them, and this fixation is diluted, kind of pulls you to a new perspective beyond the movie. It kind of gives you this peripheral sense of both humor and magic in that, like they both aren't the right one for this girl. They've been, objectifying and placing her on this pedestal, both of them in different ways, and, following this crazy journey. And anybody who's looking at this logically would be like, if that guy showed up, you would be probably pretty creeped out. I mean, even at one point in the movie, he says it, like, I can't just go up to her and be like, I followed you across the country. That'd be super creepy. And like, so much of what they do is super creepy anyway. But the movie maintains its charm by placing them into this bubble that they exist in, and into this way where, like, they do cause a fair amount of people some misfortune, and there are aspects, like, they sell that blind kid the dead bird and everything. Like, they aren't the most benevolent characters of all time, and they can certainly be very petty, but they do seem to, exist in this bubble sort of beyond all reason and beyond all intellect. And, it's the charm of the movie. And again, like, everybody I thought did a really nice job just kind of bouncing off of them and giving them different straight men to play off of. And, like, I appreciated the different little comedian characters who popped up and whatnot. I'm trying to find the guy who played the big heavy, the hitman dude who they were like hanging out with for that brief moment of time, because that guy be holding it down in the character actor department. Every one of these movies, I love to play the game of like that guy. Like, there's always a bunch of different that guys that you see that populate these different movies, but that guy's a great character actor, and I liked the two of them together. Him and the woman who was there, the two of them, hitman characters, whatever their names were. Man, and of course the run-in with Seabass and all their different like hats. This is also a movie where like I would love to go back through it and pick out the different like sight gags and stuff like that, and little like anytime anybody's like reading something or whatever, there has to be a certain level of just set dressing involved that is probably like they do this silly credits at the beginning with all the misspelled title cards and stuff like that. And I think when they get to the airport or something, like someone's reading a book called like Of Course You're Angry or whatever about family dispute management and whatnot. Like, yeah, it's one of those movies where I'm sure the more you watch it, the more like stupid jokes will click in your head, and the more just like little gags and things or little set deck nerdy flourishes will jump out at you. But yeah, just as an experience, as a blast from the past, this is the kind of silly character comedy that does tickle me. And yeah, like I'm used to, like, I've seen probably more straight man Jeff Daniels than comedian Jeff Daniels, but I thought he was really good in this too. I mean, like, obviously, Jim Carrey, you come into this and he's doing what you would kind of expect of Jim Carrey. He's doing the classic Jim Carrey. Like, even though I'd never seen this, this is a Jim Carrey character through and through. It's somebody that, you would automatically kind of go to as a quintessential example of his, personality on screen. But I really like Jeff Daniels, completely meeting him halfway. And, he just, giving this truly earnest sense of stupidity, so that when they have those brief moments, you could tell they're not judging the characters, and those brief moments of sincerity where Lloyd is professing his love for Mary and being afraid he'll never feel a connection like this again, and he's sort of tearing up. Like, those moments, they gotta go to a place that has those emotions in it, and like it's impressive when those moments happen with the both of them, but I appreciated where that aspect of the spectrum too, where you have an actor like Jim Carrey who is more through and through associated with comedy, and from at least my perspective coming in, Jeff Daniels then having more of the dramatic, but also I know he can do comedy and broad comedy at that. And so having him on the other end of the spectrum, playing very silly, but also again lending his own sort of nuances as a dramatic actor too. Just it nailed everything. I thought Lauren Holly, again, like the amount of like reacting, like this is a movie where you have to hire a bunch of people to react, basically. Like a half of what you're going to be doing if you're not the two leads is reacting to what they are doing and what kind of craziness they are giving you. And like there's so many quotables, there's so many iconic moments, like to try and touch on every bit of the story and every bit of comedic chicanery. It would be you'd just be like checking off the entire movie at that point. But it was nice to go back to Colorado through this lens, to go back to the Stanley Hotel, which apparently Jim Carrey like refused to stay at after this, I think. So there's a fun fact for you. I think it was after this or during this, one of the two. Mike Starr, there you go. Mike Starr and Karen Duffy. I like them a lot together as the two, sort of goons in pursuit of Harry and Lloyd throughout the movie. And just, I thought that the way that they made the plot not too important helped them to do things that were a little bit more interesting with it, ironically, if that makes sense. Just, when the plot actually kicks back in, there are moments where you're like, oh, cool, like, because we're not so bound to this being the bones of the movie, the structure of the movie. This is really more just auxiliary for what we're here to do. This is just to add the occasional stakes. I thought that made for nice involvement from characters like that. So you briefly have Mike Starr along the journey with them, and then like Karen Duffy pops back up later, and just, I don't know, it lends a little bit of credence to this criminal organization that you don't spend very much time with throughout the movie, and shouts out that dream sequence. I know Greg has referenced this to me before, and he may have even showed me a brief portion of it, but that dream sequence he has at the wheel is so funny. Is when he's falling asleep and he's dreaming about like rescuing her, and then like taking on everybody in the restaurant who also wants to canoodle with and encroach upon their canoodle with her and encroach upon their love. You got this like waiter just like kissing all up and down her arm. Like, it's so wacky and so silly, and the fight scene portion portion of it is so goofy, and just the things that he thinks are cool. Like, this is one of those movies where the stupidity works because of how well it knows the perspective of its characters and how well it locks you into those. And so, yeah, like, I feel like I could ramble on for days about this, but it doesn't really need it because, yeah, like, was it funny? It was pretty funny. And, you know, good, again, use of physical and character comedy, but also prop comedy. Again, like, that goes in with those things, but is its own art form. And I thought Jim Carrey especially had a lot of great little prop-based moments, a lot of great interact, like, you know, kind of like the way Jackie Chan in a fight scene interacts with an object, you know, so does Lloyd Christmas in this movie. So yeah, man, a good blast from the past. I'm glad I checked this off my list. I will certainly watch it again at some point, and I get why people love it. And I got some, my heart is warm. I got a little bit of love for it, too, out of this experience. So, hey, leave me your thoughts, anything you want to point out about the movie, any trivia, anything at all. Just leave it for me to find and go, oh, interesting. A little hard on that comment. Much love to you guys for now. And, hey, let's shout out some, let's do a Patron. Gabriel, how is it going, buddy? I just wanted to shout you out today. You leave so much opportunity here. It's just your first name. You could be anybody. It could be your last name. You could be Peter Gabriel, for all I know. But hey, appreciate you being here. You're one of our more recent patrons, and hey, I know we've been shouting out people who've like been here forever, but it means the world when anybody joins up, and especially, I mean, you know, there are people who stick around for a long time, and that's cool. But sometimes, you know, they gotta leave us, and they gotta leave room for people like you. And I'm glad that you decided to hop on and to keep on with us, no matter how long you do. I hope you're having a good holiday season. I hope you're enjoying the stuff that we have here. I hope you are a fan of this movie and didn't have to, like, I mean, you could just skip to the end, but, you know, I hope this wasn't an excruciating, like, oh, why shout me out on this? And if that's the case, I will make it up to you because we are here to please. But yeah, Gabriel, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good holiday, good, new year as well. It's depending on when you're watching this. Maybe it's already 2023. Who knows? But yeah, hope you're doing well. We'll catch you on the next one. Much love and cheers for now.